Hello, my name is Wendy Dela Cruz, and I'm the Northeast ISD Assessment Specialist. You can reach me on my email or my office number for any questions or concerns you may have regarding AWARE or MAP. You can also reach me on Skype for Business. In this video, I'm going to be going over AWARE data analysis for teachers. It will be a three-part series of videos. This video will go over part one, tools in AWARE. Subsequent videos will go over Excel and an effective data protocol you can use to make instructional decisions. In this video, we're going to be choosing an assessment. I'm going to show you different quick views that you can use to analyze your data in different ways, and also the tools within AWARE that can help you understand and analyze the data. When you log into AWARE, you need to drill down to the assessment that you want. If you're a departmentalized elementary school teacher or a middle school, high school teacher teaching the same course in multiple periods, you want to consider, do you want to analyze the test for one particular period, or if you want to analyze it for all your students. If you choose all your students, it will be down below all your other courses, and clicking on all my students, you can also look into specific data by period as well. So I'm going to drill down to my assessment. Up in the top right-hand corner, this is where you will find the quick views that I was talking about. The default quick view for any assessment is always student scores. Below the quick views, you will see these different tools that will help you see the data in different ways. Some quick views default to where students are now or where they were on this day of the test. So if you're looking for a student and you don't see them on your list, you might toggle back and forth between them. You can also look at different summary data. If the district took this assessment, you'll see their scores. You can see your campus scores, teacher scores, class period, course, and then the default student. So those are different summary levels that you can look at. Another helpful tool within AWARE is the color results button. Clicking this will color certain fields, for example, special ed and LEP, and it also colors percentages and approaches, meets, and masters. An effective tool for analyzing data within AWARE is the fact that all column titles are live and you can sort by them by clicking on the title at the top. By default, it sorts by alphabetical order by the student name. I could click on special ed and it would automatically default to bringing up the no's first for anything if there's a no. Or I could click it a second time and bring up all my students that qualify for special ed. I can sort and pull up the scores for my LEP students. I can sort by lowest score to highest score, just like for the yeses and nos, it defaults to bringing up the nos first. When I click on a column that has a number value, it will sort it by low to high. Clicking it a second time will sort it high to low. So this live tool for sorting data in AWARE is very useful. Another important thing is to switch to a different quick view. The two other quick views that I like that I'm going to show you are the Student Learning Standard Breakdown. This will show you how the students performed on every single TEK. It will average all questions for multiple TEKs together. For example, I can see in this question right here, 0, 150, this TEK had 2 questions. And so it summarizes how they did on that TEK overall. I can color the results. I can switch to a course summary to see how different class periods or different teachers did. Sometimes it might tell you it cannot be rendered. I often find if I click it again, it will solve the problem. By clicking on the course section, I can get my school summary and then my teacher summaries down here as well. One final quick view that I'm going to show you is the Lead Forward Intentional Intervention quick view. I like this quick view because it gives you every single student's answer for every single question. Again, I can switch to a teacher or a course summary level and get the percentages by class period, by teacher, by section. And it also color codes. Green are the correct answers and red are the incorrect answers. And you can see the percentages of students that chose each answer choice. So for example, this is question 11. It's this TEK. And hovering over that tells me exactly the TEK. That's the other nice thing about doing data analysis in Aware, is you don't have to remember what TEK it is. And it will tell me 5% of my students in this entire school chose A, about 70% chose B, the correct answer, 3% chose C, and then D, 22%. So that's something that I might want to look at because that's a significant number of students that chose this incorrect answer. So if I click back on my student summary data, again, remember the column headers are all live. So if I click on question 1, it brings up all the kids that got the correct answer. But then if I click a second time, it brings all of the students that got the wrong answer. It groups all the ones that chose D, all the ones that chose C, and all the ones that chose B, so that I can do some intentional intervention and group those students based on the type of error pattern that they made. So those are some very effective tools for analyzing data in Aware. One final thing that I will show you that will be helpful for the next video is this Export to Excel button. Clicking this will give you an Excel sheet of exactly what you see on your screen. It will pop down in the bottom left-hand corner, and you need to click it to open. So that's the basics for the important tools to use in Aware. Look for the next video regarding tools in Excel and how you can use them to continue analyzing data.